My auto gimbal for my phone, so I bought this so that I can show you guys more of my toolbox stuff. So I was going to just come over here, and if it works right, that thing's going to track me, and I can come over here and show you my toolbox that I have, the side cart, and then I have the main 72-inch box, the 54-inch top box, and then the side cupboard, if you will. And then I do still have, I don't know if you can see from there, but I have an old Mac toolbox over here that I think you can see over here. Yeah, so I have a Mac toolbox, just a small, inexpensive upper and lower. And what I used to have here was I had Craftsman, the 3-piece. It was like the base, the mid, and the top. They were I think 26-inch wide, but they weren't real deep. Like now, Harbor Freight and everybody, they're making like real deep front to back drawers, and that wasn't. But I had 2 stacks of the 3, so 6 total pieces, and it just didn't really fit. I couldn't fit stuff, and honest to God, with the 72, the side, the 54 top, you would think, oh man, you gotta have so much room. That's actually not true at all, because like when you open up the drawers, like this is metric, then it's pretty much full unless I just want to take and mash them. And then this is SAE, and then this is all 3/8 over here, and then 1/2 inch over here. And then I do, the only drawer that's really not maxed out is quarter, which is this one right here. I just have quarter here, and then I have some 1-inch drive stuff here, and then some trash bags laying under there. But like my pliers and all that kind of stuff, like that drawer's kind of like turned into a junk pile of just everything thrown in there, you know. And then this is hammers, pry bars, wire brushes. So there's snap-on hammer, dead blow, mini sledge, like it's a 3 or 4 pound sledge, ball peen, smaller ball peen, wire brushes, pry bars that go on an angle there. I do have a slide hammer and some more wire brushes there. Like this drawer is like maxed out. This is all tap and die sets, and also easy out stuff like that. And then I have oil change stuff, like the strap wrenches and different things like that. And then I buy different sizes of the copper washers for different bags. That was one bag, that's another bag. Then I have stickers for like doing oil changes for putting on my cars. They're just the static cling stickers. Electrical, well, this is electrical tools, electrical supplies 1, electrical supplies 2. Of course, maxed out, and maxed out, and maxed out. And actually, I shouldn't be, but I don't have anywhere else to put this. This is a tire patch and plug kit that I bought. And then actually this drawer right here, I'm not sure what the angle is that you can see, but this drawer is writing utensils in the front, and tire valve stems, plugs, patches, glues, whatever is all in the back there. Screwdrivers, Phillips on this half, standard slot on that half. This is scissors, razors, knives, also parts retrieval stuff, magnets, and I have like the one on flexible pinchy things. Just for good measure, I do have a, everybody has one of these somewhere, but it's in a cutting drawer because you cut tubing with it, right? Torx and Allen, maxed out. This is like miscellaneous tools. What do I have it labeled as? Special tools. Tires, spoons. This is for doing the cups on your drum brakes, old drum brake stuff. Spring compressors, tubing benders for brake lines. This is a Capri brand double flaring tool for 3/16, which is like unbelievable tool compared to the old style. which I have the old style anvil for, you know, doing your like single double flare. Holy cow, if you've ever fought through one of those doing small lines, breaking the nipple off of the anvil and all that, go spend 30 bucks or whatever. It's a Capri double flaring tool for 3/16, part number CP21110-316. The -316 is the 3/16. This thing is foolproof. You can give this to the biggest moron you know, and they're going to come out with perfect flares every time. You can't screw it up. It's amazing. I have loaned it out for that reason, by the way. This is an old thing. I forget what the hell this was called. This was from like early 80s, but for motorcycle tires, you could you know, get in there and pop your bead by hooking the bead and this flat edge on the rim. Then you just beat it with a small sledge, and then the same thing, getting it back on, you could flip it. There was a name for this. They were like the hottest thing going back in the early 80s. You know, like, I guess I'm getting old. But anyways, I still have it just because I can't throw it away. All chainsaw related stuff, file kits, chains. These are kind of cool if you you know, sharpen your chains a lot, because this also sets your rake depth while you're sharpening. It's a cool tool, but I still have the old school stuff in here too. And I have you know, motorcycle tire spoon kits, Lansky stones for knives, and this probably should be in cutting, and actually so should the Lansky stones, but there's only so much drawer space in there. But let's see, knives and razors. But this is for cheap knives that you just want to rip a carbide stone and put a quick ugly edge on it. You can do that with this. This is not proper knife sharpening. It's the most hoopty way to quickly get a blade on a piece of metal. If you want to do it right, go buy your Lansky stuff and learn how to sharpen knives. Timing lights, right? Who doesn't have timing lights laying around? I have a dial back timing light, and I have a standard timing light. I have compression testers, junk drawer. This is just literally junk drawer. What do we got here? This is all, it's labeled air tools, but I've kind of moved pretty much to electric. I use rigid. I do still have, I have a Craftsman Pro 1/2-inch gun. I have a Harbor Freight Chief. It's a snap-on copy of the long stroke. Absolute beast. I do run all 1/2-inch airline and the big high flow fittings. I don't run the standard fittings you see in normal people's houses. My hose is really big. I'm coming off of a big compressor down in another level below us here. I come up through black pipe and then black pipe into my lines and running 175 psi 1/2-inch lines. This thing will change the rotation of the earth. It is like amazing. I had a bolt stuck in a control arm. No, the knuckle. I had a 04 Pontiac Grand Prix. And where's my other? Oh, yeah, because I have this CH. I don't even know where this came from. Somebody probably gave it to me. Campbell Household, though. I spent like 2 nights beating on this bolt that was steel bolt going through an aluminum knuckle, you know, on the bottom of the strut on the Grand Prix front wheel drive. And this bolt was just done. It was like, no, you're not getting me out of there. So I used heat, torch, every type of fluid you can imagine. And finally, I said, you know what? I'm just done. I can't play this game anymore. I went online, I did some reviews, and I found out that for a fraction of the price of like a Snap-on, you can get this thing here, put your fitting in, throw some oil down in there. Literally 3 seconds later, that bolt hit the other side of the garage. I think that's the only time I ever used it, but it paid for itself right there, that 3 seconds. But yeah, I have a couple, let's see here, Craftsman Pro 3/8, Snap-on 3/8, got my rigid grinder, my rigid light, my rigid 1/2-inch, my rigid drill driver. My other stuff's downstairs. I have a Sawzall, the impact, you know, the impact driver, circular saw, a 7.5-inch circular saw. What else do I have? Oh, and I have two of these. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this, but these shop vacs right here. These are rigid also, and I have two of these. This is the original generation of them, and it actually sucks. They redesigned them. There was a lot of negative feedback, and instead of replacing them like a nice company would have done, they did not do that. But I bought the new version of it. The new version is shockingly better. But I have two of them. And my bottom drawer, my bottom big drawer down here, I have Dremel kit, bunch of battery chargers, battery tenders, air blower nozzle, vacuum pump kit, spark plug sandblasting tool from, probably bought that in the 80s also. Sterret gauges, all kind of Sterret IDOD gauges. Kind of a junk drawer, but it's so thin it's not real useful for a lot. But I do have one of them old-fashioned lawnmower blade balancers. You ever see those? I think you can probably still buy them things, but you set your lawnmower blade on here and you watch how it balances out, and then you grind and you get it to work right. I do have one of my handy-dandy laser measurers for temperatures. More Sterret stuff, snap-on dowel calipers, and a Chinese. I have a Chinese dowel caliper. It has like the digital readout, but the battery's always dead in it anyways. I grabbed the old snap-on mechanical one. This is all ball joint presses, clamp, ball joint press kit, all the adapters, you know, just every kind of puller, harmonic balancer puller. There's two of them. There's another double flaring kit, power steering pump puller. Jeez, what is this? Oh. Yeah, Ansel battery tester. These are actually pretty cool. These new electronic battery testers, they don't actually put a load on the battery. So they check like internal resistance, and they do a bunch of different stuff, and they end up being really cool. And they give you your battery life and percentage of health left, and then they tell you like basically it's good. It's great, you should replace it. There's a bunch of three jaw pliers up here also. And also, you can't survive without that, huh? That's impact screwdriver. Yeah, you beat it with a hammer for like Phillips screws, any kind of screws like that. Like no man is complete. And if you're a woman and you're watching this, ask your man if he knows what an impact driver is, and if he don't know, just go order one, get a Lyle, get a good one, don't buy some junk. And this is a lifetime tool, and it will work forever. Underneath my toolbox, I have this is like a cheaper scan tool, like $400 or $500, made by Launch. And then I have this is a couple $1,000 Autel unit here. Oh, you're making me bend over. More oil filter tools for different vehicles. What do we got here? More oil filter tools here. Can you tell I have a problem buying tools? I don't know what it is about me and tools. Somewhere down here, I have, let's see what this. Oh yeah, there's another one of them electronic battery testers. One here, one here. I have a brand new set of air tools that someone gave me. They're way back there. I ain't digging for them. Yeah, I don't even know what to do with them because I'm so into the electric thing now, and it works so well. There's just really no good reason that I could think of for doing the trying to go back and using electric or air stuff. This is pointless. We don't need it anymore. We're beyond that. This box, what was this? Like this box should go away. This is a 3/4 drive Pittsburgh kit, which I showed you was in here. No, not this one. In the 1/4 drawer, right here. So that's this stuff here. And I'm never going to need this case. So this should just go to the burn pile. Yeah, what is that? I'm not even sure what this is right here. Yeah, it's an empty case. an empty case from who knows what, I don't know. It should probably go away also. Let me see if I can tell what it was. Oh, I have a Vevor, Vevor, electric grease gun kit, or electric grease gun, and that's the case that it shipped in. And yeah, it's hanging over there on my welding tank or cutting tanks. So anyways, that's kind of like my tools. So right now what I'm trying to do, I'm going to move you. I'm going to grab this right here. Doody-doo. And I'm going to move you to you. A little bit further away there. Okay. Now, so I'm out of space, right? I'm to the point I'm using even the floor for space. I have, like you can probably see up above me, I have stuff labeled and all up there. But what I want to do is come this way. I want to take this refrigerator that's right here, get rid of it because I don't use it. I have a house refrigerator now over here. Take this drill press, move it down here, move the tanks down, and essentially take the tanks against this. I can move this down another foot or two. I can pull the cart, the Harbor Freight US General cart down, tanks down, drill press down, refrigerator gone, and add a 54-inch base and maybe another end cabinet and get myself more room to keep organized, because that's where I was when I had the old Craftsman stuff. Nothing could be organized. It had to be just like, jammed and slammed, right? So you're constantly doing the digging game. And then I bought all this, I moved everything in, and I was real organized. And then I started saying, well, I have room, I'm going to buy more tools. So I started buying more tools because no man ever said he had enough tools. And now I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to get closer and closer to the jam and slam way of living with my toolbox. And that sucks, right? Nobody wants that. So what do? You wait for a sale at Harbor Freight, and you get a Gen 3. These are Gen 2s. You get a Gen 3. Probably stick with red, do you think? Do you think stick with a red base? Like, so go blue, red? Or just go blue for the 54-inch base? I don't know. But, yeah, there's enough room there I can get a 54 in there. And that'll be... I think, I'm 53 years old, I'm going to say that if I bought another 54-inch base, maybe put a 54-inch top on it, I can live the rest of my life and not run out of tools or tool space, right? I should be okay. Should be good to go. What do you think? I don't know. Probably not. But anyways, that's where we're at. That's what we got going on. I don't really. There's no tools back here. This is just metric and SAE bolts back here in these old metal little pull-out drawers, and then I have little boxes and plastic bins with bolts there. I have coffee cans under here. There's 4 or 5 coffee cans, the old metal coffee cans full of bolts there. This is like from my dad 110 years ago. There's this plastic pull-out thing here, full of nuts, bolts, washers, whatever. So I have like hardware is sort of a mess as well, and that's like a whole nother thing. But as you can tell, I'm kind of out of wall space, right? So like here, like you can see everything here all the way to the ceiling, multiple layers of shelves right down against the walls all the way down. Everything's just packed. Okay, you come down here by the motorcycles, and you see I got all kind of paints and things like that. Motorcycle gear hanging below that. Are you following me here, or what are you doing? Okay, there you go. Yeah, so up here I got paints, rags, motorcycle gear. Now this stuff is all like automotive detailing, like this whole, like, I don't know what it is, 8 or 10 feet. This is all detailing here, detailing there, transmission repair stuff. But then if you go to the other side of the garage and you look above the F-150, okay, so you come over here and you see that this is all lubricants, chemicals. This is all, windshield washer fluid, diesel oil, gas oil, gear lube, like lawn tractor and stuff like that. The Kawasaki oil. air-cooled engine oil, just all kind of oils there. Transmission stuff is down here. Come on, keep up. You with me? There we go. All right, so down here, if you go in front of the truck, then you see up there on that shelf towards the front, that's like transmission stuff, and then just a bunch of tune-up stuff for tractors and lawn tractors and stuff like that. Over here, let me grab you again because we'll move you, and I'll show you over here. But it's like, so here, I have my house wired for a generator, so I have an 8,700 watt generator here, bandsaw here. This is all woodworking stuff over here and up here. I have an old thermal arc fabricator 210 welder. I have old ESAW power cut 650 cutter, parts washer. So that's like the whole garage set up, pretty much as packed full as you can get it right now.